What if the secret to sleeping better after 60 isn't in a pill, but on your plate? As someone who's worked closely with older adults for years, I can tell you this. Sleep becomes more elusive with age, and it's not just frustrating, it can take a real toll on your physical and mental well-being. Many of my patients describe lying in bed for hours, waking up frequently, or feeling groggy even after what should have been a full night's rest. It's tempting to turn to sleeping pills for a quick fix, but those come with their own risks, especially as we age. The good news? There are natural, safer ways to improve sleep quality, and food plays a powerful role. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 sleep-supporting foods that I personally recommend to my older patients. Backed by science and gentle on the body, they might just help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. Stick with me until the end. Your best night's sleep might be one bite away. What if I told you that a tiny green fruit could help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer, naturally without pills? As a doctor who's worked with many older adults struggling with insomnia, I've seen firsthand how frustrating sleepless nights can be. That's why I always recommend something simple but powerful: kiwi. This humble fruit is a natural source of serotonin, the brain chemical that helps regulate sleep. And when serotonin rises, your body can produce melatonin more effectively, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest. Kiwi is also rich in antioxidants and folate, which can calm the nervous system and reduce the kind of nighttime anxiety that keeps so many people awake. What's amazing is that clinical studies have shown eating just 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime can significantly improve sleep quality. Personally, I think kiwi is one of the most underrated sleep aids out there. It's sweet, refreshing, and unlike sleep medications, it won't leave you groggy in the morning. Try adding it to your nightly routine. You might be surprised at how much better you sleep. Have you ever wondered why some people fall asleep effortlessly while others spend hours tossing and turning? The answer might lie in a small, ruby red fruit that most people overlook: tart cherries. As a doctor who's worked with countless older adults struggling with sleep, I've seen how just a glass of tart cherry juice in the evening can transform restless nights into peaceful slumber. Tart cherries are one of nature's richest sources of melatonin, the hormone your brain needs to regulate the sleep-wake cycle. But it doesn't stop there. These tiny fruits also contain tryptophan, which helps the body naturally produce more melatonin and serotonin, both crucial for relaxation. And thanks to their powerful anthocyanins, tart cherries help calm inflammation, which is often an invisible culprit behind nighttime discomfort. In clinical studies, older adults who drank tart cherry juice daily not only fell asleep faster, but also slept longer and more deeply. And from what I've seen in my own patients, it's not just the duration of sleep that improves, it's the quality. They wake up feeling clearer, calmer, and more like themselves. If you're someone who's tired of relying on sleeping pills or simply longing for a deeper rest, don't underestimate what a glass of this natural elixir can do. Sometimes nature already has the answer. We just need to listen. Have you ever eaten a banana before bed and wondered why you felt calmer afterward? There's actually a beautiful science behind that simple fruit, and it might just be your secret weapon for better sleep after 60. As a health professional who's worked closely with older adults for years, I've seen how something as ordinary as a banana can quietly work wonders. Bananas are rich in magnesium, a mineral known for relaxing muscles and easing tension in the nervous system. That alone makes them a gentle, natural aid for winding down after a long day. But there's more. Bananas also contain tryptophan, the amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin, the key hormones responsible for mood regulation and sleep. It's like nature's own sleep formula, wrapped in a yellow peel. And here's what I love most. Bananas are easy on the stomach and don't spike your blood sugar late at night. That makes them a perfect bedtime snack, especially for older adults who might wake up in the night due to hunger or blood sugar dips. So next time you're lying awake, restless, and staring at the ceiling, try reaching for a banana instead of a pill. It might just be the most comforting and effective sleep ritual you didn't know you needed. As a health expert who's worked closely with older adults for years, I've seen how something as natural and nourishing as walnuts can make a remarkable difference in sleep quality. Walnuts are one of the few plant-based foods that naturally contain melatonin, the very hormone your body needs to fall asleep and stay asleep. But that's not all. These little powerhouses are also rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that supports the production of both serotonin and melatonin. And let's not forget omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ALA, which helps reduce inflammation and supports brain function. Omega-3s even enhance the body's ability to convert serotonin into melatonin more effectively. What's truly fascinating is how gently walnuts work with your body's natural rhythm. They don't knock you out like a pill, but instead they nudge your system back into balance, helping you ease into sleep and stay there, without the grogginess the next morning. If you often find yourself tossing and turning, especially after age 60, try making walnuts a small part of your evening routine. It may seem simple, but sometimes the simplest choices are the most powerful. Have you ever wondered why a simple cup of tea can sometimes feel like a warm hug for your soul? That's not just your imagination, it's real, and chamomile is one of the most powerful natural tools I recommend to my patients who struggle to fall asleep. Chamomile tea contains a remarkable antioxidant called apigenin, which binds to specific receptors in the brain to help reduce anxiety and promote mild sedation. And in my years of working with older adults, I've found that anxiety is often one of the hidden culprits behind restless nights. A warm cup of chamomile, taken about 30 to 45 minutes before bed, has helped so many of my patients unwind naturally, without the grogginess or dependency that comes with sleep medications. But there's more to chamomile than just relaxation. It also supports digestion and has anti-inflammatory properties, both of which are crucial for restful sleep, especially as we age. A calm gut often leads to a calm mind. If you've been struggling with racing thoughts or tension before bedtime, don't underestimate the power of this ancient herbal remedy. Sometimes peace doesn't come in a pill, it comes in a cup. What if the key to a restful night wasn't in a pill bottle, but already sitting in your kitchen? As a health professional who has spent years working with older adults, I've seen firsthand how deeply sleep affects not just our energy, but our memory, mood, and even heart health. The truth is, just because we're getting older doesn't mean we have to surrender to sleepless nights. Often, it's not age, but what we put in our bodies that shapes how well we sleep. Simple, natural choices like tart cherries, bananas, or a warm cup of chamomile tea can gently nudge your body into rest mode, without the side effects of sleeping pills. You don't need radical changes. Just a few thoughtful additions to your evening routine can make a big difference. So next time you find yourself tossing and turning, take a look at what you're eating before bed. And if you've found a food or habit that helps you sleep better, I'd truly love to hear it in the comments. After all, your story might be the one that helps someone else finally get the rest they've been longing for.